Hello, hello. Welcome to part arr, arr. Welcome to part 109. We're going to start building up from the site of the ocean castle. The ocean castle. Pretty quick. I took a break, got some other things done. And I'm okay. Before I left, I was about to remark that this is so cute here. This little corner peeking through the trees. Very nice. I do have to make sure that there aren't any iron golem around here. Hello, sir. This egg. You are free, chicken. You are free to go. Assimilated chicken. Societal assimilated chicken. That's what a societally assimilated chicken sounds like. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. That does not make an iota of sense. Like I said, I'm good on the charcoal for now. I'm gonna wait until I get the full stack out of each of these. And then I will put them down. And I made a kitty. And I made a kitty. Really, I should put, next time a tree grows here, I'm going to take the trunk and just put it across here so I can relocate the light that's here instead. Because I don't like the differing levels of the lights on under here. So when this tree grows here, and the tree hasn't grown there in a while, oddly enough. Just put that there for now. Beep. Hello, how are you? I'm working on my next mansion. It'll be a stone mansion emerging from the water over there. I've already begun the site. It'll be a tower. This dude here. What is he doing? What is he doing? That is a weird glitch. I mean, yeah, it's part 109 because, well, I have a full-time job and I'm a musician, and the time I don't work on my work at work, I'm just putting into my music. So with this little Minecraft series, I've just been exporting my streams whenever I play. So it's not really for views, it's really just to document like my process and my build, because I've never done that before. I've always documented the builds after making them, and I wanted to document the process that leads to it. So, you know, I certainly wasn't going to make a huge production out of it out of PC on PC when I have a lot of other work to do. So I just, late at night before bed, I picked up my PS4 controller and I started doing my first streamed console playthrough. And this is where I am right now. I'm a music artist. I play multiple instruments actually, but I also do the vocals. So I'm just an artist overall. Thank you for asking. I'm in the shoegaze, sort of contemporary melodic pop rock genres. That's what it's sort of been described as. Anyways, I didn't mean to launch into my music, but I was just saying, it's not as much work as it seems. I've just been picking away at this world, chilling. Believe it or not, but these are the things I create when I'm just chilling and relaxing and enjoying myself. The work is sadly at my job. That's what's not fun. It's good work, but it's annoying work. That one? You mean the genre? Okay, so now I'm gonna put the exterior of the base of the castle. Now I can do that. I will take the difference here. Just take this. Put them here. Just split it evenly. And they'll have a nice amount of charcoal to work with. And really I should chop this down because I'm gonna need that soon. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah. I like fast-paced stuff when I'm trying to blow off steam. Like I'll play some Naruto games if I'm trying to blow off steam. Overwatch, regrettably, I don't like Overwatch. But it's sort of a mindless game that I'll play to blow off steam. Shinobi Striker, which is the worst game ever. Play that occasionally. It is the trashiest, most disgraceful, blatantly bad cash grab you have ever seen. Like, it's so obvious that the developers are just milking a dying audience for money on the way out. Like, it is the most lazy cash grab you have ever seen. The microtransactions are atrocious. It reeks of pay to win. It is atrocious. But because it is atrocious and cheap and sloppy and awful, it's fun to mess around on. There's certainly no... I'm kind of a terror on Shinobi Striker, actually. I'm like hated. I have some... If you want to check out some earlier clips on this Twitch that you're watching, I have highlights from Shinobi Striker. I'm nasty. I am nasty in Shinobi Striker. I'm like a hornet with, you know, a chemical imbalance on Shinobi Striker. I am relentless. I am vicious. I am sadistic. I exist solely to watch the world burn on Shinobi Striker. I am everyone's worst nightmare on Shinobi Striker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's quite bad. It's quite bad. But at the same time, I enjoy tormenting people on there because, you know, it was the dumb Naruto fan base that caused Neji to die to begin with. So I kind of like tormenting people on there, low-key. I enjoy it. I take my anger related to his death out on the fan base, as I should. I mean, it was their fault. All the people who have doubted his strength on Naruto forums over the years, all the people who've dumped him down, made him expendable in the eyes of the creator and the people who managed his creation, and so he was written off. I am a true terror on Shinobi Striker. You do not want to cross paths with me on there. Okay, I'm gonna get to finishing the facade of the base. I would get blasted back all the way back to the Leaf Village. I wish we can rewind time and go all the way back to the Leaf Village with Naruto. Figuratively and literally speaking, that was the error. They should have just kept it simple and on a small scale. When Masashi Kishimoto felt the need to compete with Dragon Balls when the series went to trash, he should have just left it at it as is. It became explosively popular in the West because it was unique. It was content in being itself. And then it just became awful. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm gonna fill this with cobblestone and frame it out so that it has drained the water. My computer is lagging, 1 second. I have to... Hold on. Yeah. What I am thankful for is that Orochimaru just got better and better and better. He will outlive Naruto and Sasuke's grandchildren. He will literally outlive everyone. He achieved his goal and I'm so happy for him. At the age of 60 whatever, he looks younger than Naruto and he looks like a 36-year-old woman. Good for him. And there are people who are like, you know, he did horrible things. didn't everyone in the Nart, every single person, do horrific, reprehensible things? Like every single person. Some did it out of necessity. Some did it out of perceived necessity. But like literally every single person, including Naruto himself, has done awful things. Like every single person. Dead. Probably the drowned. Let's see what this looks like. This looks nice. I like the way this looks. It's supposed to be simple. It's just the base of the castle. Ugh. So when we build up, it'll be more nuanced, but this is just the base that I'm working on. Where is he? There you are. Unfortunately, wait, did that? Okay. Unfortunately, they like to bug me as I'm building. And double unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get more stone. So what I did was I build on a grid. I build within a 3x3 or a 5x5 grid. Everything you see conforms to that. Every single thing, every tree, every building, including what we're standing on right here. And so I mapped it out, and I pinpointed where this castle would be in relation to the castle on the wooden mansion, I mean, on the grid. And there's going to be a bridge across the water there, and then a bridge across the water here, leading to this water tower. I'm quite excited. But now I have to do the boring part. And I have to get some more cobblestone from my cobblestone generator, which I'm very thankful to have, but it's still kind of slow. So there'll be... Basically what I do is I radiate in 3x3 and 5x5 cells from Village Square. And I build every single thing within that grid. It just so happens that this naturally occurring path also conforms to this grid that I've stayed within. So I marked it, I'm gonna build it out here, and then there'll be that second bridge there leading to the tower. There is one game I play that not a lot of people have heard of at all, but it still has a fan base. The Roblox Until Dawn, and I constantly curb stomp as a junk. When you say Robloxia, do you mean Roblox? Because I play Roblox. Roblox is fun. Do you mean an experience in Roblox, or is Robloxia something else? Like, completely something else? Oh yeah, cool. I love that. There are some really fun experiences on Roblox. So you play an Until Dawn experience. That sounds really fun. I like Goofy Gods. I know that sounds so lame, but I like Goofy Gods a lot. Time to mine. I'm pretty much just going to be holding R2 for the next 5 minutes. One versus all killer game. Let me just say it is not for the weak, really. Is it more challenging? Which is more challenging, being the killer or being the survivor? Really? Oh, that sounds really fun. I'm gonna have to make a note of that. That sounds so fun. Roblox Until Dawn. Now, I know that you said it's a Roblox Until Dawn experience, but does the Until Dawn experience have a specific name that I should know of? Because maybe there are multiple Until Dawn experiences. I definitely want to play that if it's hard, because I love survival when it's really challenging. We'll definitely be playing that. It's not exactly related to Until Dawn, the actual game. I figured, but it's a short version. Also, you can hit the killer. Oh, you can't hit the killer, but you can only stun him due to him having infinite HP. So how do you beat him? You just survive until dawn, until the end of the round? Is there a big house to hide in? Probably, right? You have to wait until 80 seconds, then a portal spawns. Oh shit. That sounds so fun and scary. Those games where it's survival and then at the last couple seconds there's an exit that opens, and then it's like, get to the exit immediately. I'm like, ah. I love games like that though. They're so fun. I made a survival like that, just like what you're describing on Little Big Planet. Have you ever played Little Big Planet? I made a really fun level on Little Big Planet. It was basically a thing where I made a microchip that imbued the main player with these horrific powers. And then I made this big stage. It was like a modern office building complex. And you basically had to survive this guy that I made. Where's that for Little Planet? I love it. It's sad that, but they took down the servers recently. So sad. I have a Little Big Planet video on it's featured on my YouTube if you ever want to see what kind of stuff I made. There's 3 classes: stunners like Brick, Battler, and Builderman. Supports like Jane Doe and Guest. And runners like Bacon, Hare, and Blockster. So you main support, because you said you're really good as Jane Doe. So you're a support main. I'm good as Jane Doe for Survivor, and for the killer I'd have to choose Guest. That sounds terrifying. Wait, so there are multiple killers? What? Tell me about the killers. I love when I love when you can like choose in those situations. It's sort of like what's that game that everyone plays? Pretty much what you're describing like that. I forget what it's called though. 5 in total. John Doe. Oh, okay. I got John Doe and Jane Doe confused. So John Doe is a killer. Jane Doe is a support. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. Cookie Kid. What does Guest 666 do? Is he like this weird demon thing? Almost done. A corrupted guest. Oh, I understand. So like a corrupted version of a vanilla NPC sort of thing, or the vanilla skin or something, like a corrupted version of that. That's cool. That's clever. What does he do? Do they have different powers? The killers, I mean? Into unique abilities, because all of them have an ability to locate and slash, but have different other abilities. So probably the locate ability is like limited range. It's not like they can just Byakugan you from across the map, right? That would be crazy. It's probably like a limited locating ability. I see. I think it's done. Nope, not quite. This is a ridiculous thought, but it would be cool if they made like a Neji. No one would do that. That's so niche. But if someone made like a Neji survival, basically where you just have to survive Neji in a series of hallways, that's terrifying. Guest 666 has a unique ability and passive. They can rush to charge into people, 20 damage. You can hit multiple targets, and their passive is that they're stunned for less time. That's useful. In video games where there are roles to choose from, including roleplay games of course, who do you find you go for more often? A sort of melee like sword class or a mage class, somewhere in between? Second. Okay. nail was bothering me. There's a piece that's like hanging off. I will always choose mage. If I can't have special powers, then like why am I playing a video game, you know? I will always... What, did you see that? That was weird. Anyways. If I can't have special powers, I'm like, why am I even playing the game? Yeah, that's what I was just... The half of the door opened. Bedrock is really weird. Okay. So these will be natural stone, so I can finish the facade. And then fill it up. And then I will be able, finally... No, I don't want to smelt my sword. Although it'd be really cool if you could smelt your swords. Not gonna lie, that would be really cool. I don't know what it would do, but... Sure. I'm just gonna give each of these more... Honestly, they have a lot. I'm fine with this. Okay. So I'm going to go... Also, I got some lore aspects of Until Dawn. John Doe is Bilderman's dad, and Jane Doe's sister. Makes sense. And everyone is infected with this virus that, when killed, revives them to a corrupted husk. Oh. The drown shouldn't bother me as much now that I'm a little insulated from the ocean. Do you like the horror genre in movies? That's a good conversation. While we're on it. Just sort of wrapping it around so that I don't have to deal with drowns any. Speak of the devil. I'll get you. Oh yes, a lot. I'm a total screaming Friday. Yes. Friday the 13th just passed. The first kill on the whole series is my favorite. Oh, what was the first kill again? The Scream one. Oh, yes. That entire sequence with that actress was elite. Will always be elite. Let me throw this back out to sea. Those go really far. There was so much suspense in that performance, and the ending is so, I don't know, it's so tragic because she was so close to surviving, and then she just gets right in front of her parents turned into a shish kebab. Yes, I did. I can confirm that it killed Poseidon. They go far. I don't know why they go so far. If a giant ghost monster rises from the ocean and starts menacingly sailing in this direction, I guess we'll know the reason as to why. It's going to be so much easier working on this underwater now that I'm closing it up. Really the first thing I should have done. And then I'm going to get the natural stone that's been smelted from the house and then finish the exterior. As you can see, we need quite a lot to make that happen. It'll be so much easier to work on this now. I should have just done this earlier. How scary would it be if there were sharks in Minecraft? There really should be. Or some sort of predator in the ocean. If not sharks, some sort of predator other than humans. Well, there are predators like the Guardians, but it's not like you just be chilling in the water and then just randomly attacked by a Guardian. I think there should be something like Subnautica style, really scary, in the water somewhere. Gugh. This is less efficient, doing it this way. Yeah. Almost done. The purpose, of course, of filling all this water is to drain it, so that when I build down, it won't just be water. Yeah. I remember Mojang, they said that they didn't want to encourage poaching culture of sharks. I'm like, but you have a bunch of cows and pigs in your game, so you encourage slaughter culture. So like, just put the sharks in the game. And also, dolphins are very romanticized in Minecraft. Dolphins are extremely aggressive with other life forms. They are not very nice to other animals. They're nice to us. They're not very nice to other animals. Oh, they do? Ew. I'm not surprised. Oh. Hold up, let me back up the game quick, because I've made a lot of progress. I'm not leaving, I'm just backing up the game. The tree got started, yes. I have 2 files here. This is the way to back up your stuff on console. Back up in the sense that if something goes wrong in one save file, you can hop onto another. And then also you want to back up in the cloud. And if you have something that can convert to an external hard drive, then back up there too. Right now I just have the cloud and the local backup. Be nice to animals, and yet we're supposed to slaughter them? So like that's sort of paradoxical. Alright, now I can get my natural stone and head back over there. Killer size. Is it easier to navigate with a shorter killer? Or does it not make a difference? Oh my god. These are taking forever. Here, let me make some bone meal out of this. Can you guys please stop getting caught in the composters? It's really not necessary. Goodbye. Thank you. Oh, you want to know something creepy? Not creepy, but... Oh, you fool. Not you, the farmer. It doesn't really depend, but Draco Boxer is unique in the game. When he kills someone, they don't revive corrupted. They're just dead. He can ravage people? Is there an advantage of the player just being dead? An advantage for the killer? Well, are you coming or not? Come on then. Come on then. Go. He ran out before. He's been wandering out there since. It's more lore related, as all the other killers are myths or hackers from actual Roblox, while Dragon Bloxer is an experiment in a lab run by a survivor before he escaped. I see. The tower is gonna look so cool when it's tall. It's a good base as far as space on it, but it'll still look very narrow from here. Would you like a tour of the mansion, by the way? I have bee nests in here because I like the idea of the bees flying at different heights and accentuating like the dynamics of the space. So we've seen the house already a lot from the angle of the water. So it's built in an L on a corner lot, and my thinking was carrying atriums at different heights throughout a long horizontal length in the first wing. And there are rooms here, and here. This room is fun because it overlooks the sort of junction between the two wings. I imagine it to be like a guard room or something. Also overlooks Village Square. And then up here, this is sort of like the big trophy room, I guess. Yes, I have that here as well. The balconies, the internal balconies. Then there's this really cool bridge that connects the third levels. A big void that can be seen from afar. And I have a kitty here. Hi, kitty. That grew earlier. This is the second wing. Before we go to the second wing, I'll just show you quick a fun little nuance on this one. So we can, let me, no, not just yet. We can go up here. This is villager proof, they can't escape. And there's a nice little rooftop terrace. It's pretty chill, right? Exactly. Oh shoot, there's a creeper up there. Alright, I saw that creeper. I saw that green. I saw that movement. I've seen what I needed to see. I know that he's there somewhere. It's not my business. He is there somewhere though. I saw him. Anyway, so this is the second wing. And the second wing is sort of like the sister, the complementary sister of the first, in that this one is built vertically instead of horizontally. So, remember that room that overlooks? So this is like the center room. And then there's a space out here, sort of like a private courtyard in the trees on the main level. I've been here a lot to smelt and stuff. So we go into this next wing, just a room here overlooking the harbor. And we have this really nice foyer. This big window piece. And the sky panel, which is a reference to the one in the other wing, overlooks this really pretty part of the trees. We can go down. I'm not going to go down right now. This is just where it connects with the natural path. I'll show you what this wing looks like from outside really quick. So this is the second wing from the perspective of the village. That's a library up there. Let me get rid of this, I almost called him a donkey. Let me get rid of this golem first, while I'm here. I want the metal, I am greedy. So, resuming the tour. So real. At some point I'll build on the other side of these trees. Let me get this guy. I'll continue the tour in just a second here. Alright. So we go up. Sorry about the vacuum. Look at this room back here. Sadly, I can't go on the balcony because when the bed was faced this way, the villagers kept getting stuck on the balcony, but I'll just show you what it's supposed to look like real quick. Bed here is how it originally looked, and sadly the villagers kept getting stuck. But look how nice this is out here. Just like sort of suspended in the canopies, and then you have this view. Private space. I'm gonna put the beds the way they were before because the bedrock villagers are sadly really stupid. Oh, that's the vacuum. That's the vacuum in the background. It's not my PlayStation. That would be terrible. This is the library / bar overlooking Village Square. And then we're back here on this third level. Nice little skylights up here. And then here is a balcony. Yeah, no, that's a proper vacuum. My god, that would be terrible. That's quite a heart attack. If my PS4, if my PlayStation was that loud, I would fear that the room would also be on fire at that point. That's very scary. Alright, I'll get this stone now. Oh no, he's not hostile. See, what happens with the golems is that when you kill one, the others might or might not become hostile in the vicinity, and you never know when they might be. And also, when you kill one, another can spawn anywhere around you, and they will carry on the hostility of the previous one. I almost had a heart attack. Oh my god. I feel like it shouldn't do as much damage if I have nearly full diamond armor, but okay. Now that my heart is in my throat, I'm gonna go ahead and go out to sea so I can pass away in the waters peacefully. And finish the facade of the base. This bridge, by the way, is temporary. I know. There's so many of them because there's so many beds and so many job blocks, and I give them so much bread. I built another bell too to take inside the house. I typically relocate the villagers basically in big apartment buildings, so they're not exposed to the elements anymore. I should really get my desert oasis on Twitch at some point. It's one of my best builds. One sec. Oh, now I just have to get more cobblestone. I really should have used this out there. I hate having, like, residual materials. Okay, now I just have to get more cobblestone. I need a new diamond sword soon, so I'll definitely be putting my diamonds towards that. Oh no. Pickaxe takes priority. I need to get the pickaxe first thing. No pickaxe, no cobblestone. Worky work. Working these golems. Alright. Gonna look at the fares. And now I should be able to go over here and see what these guys got for me. What do you got for me? I definitely never bought a pickaxe from him because that's outrageous. Might have been the 20 guy. I'm pretty sure it was the 20. 19 for the sharpness 2 diamond sword. 20 for the unbreaking. Could have been 24 too. I'll buy the one that's 20 first to see which is which. Probably haven't bought one of them before anyways. Not my favorite, having to put down... Fuck. Jesus. That diamond doesn't do much, you know, against the golem. Alright. I'll get the remaining couple diamonds here, just so I can choose between the three. The 19, the 20, and the 24. I'll back up the game. Okay. I'll sleep here quick. And then I'll see what they have. Let's try the 20 first. Oh, wrong one. I got confused. Alright. You there. Holy cow. I'll try the 24 first. I'm pretty sure that was the one with unbreaking too. I'm pretty sure. Yes. But I want to see what the 19 one is. I want to know. So I will see what it is. All right. Is this the 19? Nope. 31. Oh, 20. I meant 20, not 19. There's 30, 24, and 20. Let's see what 20 is. Unbreaking 1. Well, I don't see why I'd settle for that. So I'll just get my 24 with unbreak. And call it a day. I do need it pronto to continue this project, so. That's me. Thank you. Unbreaking 2. And just place this really quick. I got rid of it before, but yeah, that definitely. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. I'm glad that I backed up the game before, so I think that's my cue to take a break. So I'll just get I'll get the 24 emerald diamond pickaxe in a bit, but that's definitely my cue to chill for a bit. See y'all later.